Happy Friday, everybody. It's hashtag FAQ Friday live from the Lake District. And what a day it has been today. It's a little bit windy, but it's stopped raining. And I have been out and about all week. I've been working with lots of different businesses this week. And interestingly enough, since my FAQ Friday last week, where I was at the Coniston Hotel in Skipton, actually doing my own business strategy planning for the year ahead, it got many people talking about, well, what would make businesses improve this year, because there's a lot of nervousness out there at the moment. So the focus isn't on the right way. You've got to focus on what you can control, not what you can't. And it is quite interesting where people's mindsets are. The amount of businesses that I've spoken to over the last 7 days has been mentioning how they are quite nervous about the year ahead and what can they do. Well, things are going to get better, but you've got to work on it. You've got to make sure it gets better. I did my own business strategy plan, and I know full well that I'm going to increase in all areas this year. I've got a virtual reality training experience coming very, very soon. But what are you doing different? What are you doing different that you've done before? And this is what I want to talk to you about today. It's quite interesting, the amount of businesses that are still doing the same thing that they've been doing for years, and then wondering why people are not actually taking them on board. So it's improving and increasing customer expectations, creating a raving fan base, making sure that you're delivering not just the satisfaction element, but actually increasing and improving what your clients are looking for, and enhancing the personalised service within your operation, whatever your business is. Making sure that you're doing tailor-made packages for them, providing what they need and want. So it's not just what they need, not just what they want, but what they need as well. So making sure that you're covering all bases. But the other element which is fascinating for me, especially in the hospitality industry, there's some businesses that are really on board with it, but there's a lot of businesses that are not coming on board with it right now. And it's the use of technology. Technology is coming fast and furious at the moment. Technology is a big part of moving forward. The use of augmented reality, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is so helpful in your business right now. I use it in so much of my business here. And I'm always fascinated when people are not using it, which would save them time, energy and money, and help and support them and their team. So it's really interesting what's going on out there. But the use of virtual reality, I've just mentioned mine's coming very soon, augmented reality and Internet of Things. So there's lots going on which can help and support you in your business, but also help to engage people more so. What I would seriously advise is your corporate social responsibility. What are you doing to improve your sustainability processes and adopting more environmental practices? But what are you doing for your corporate social responsibility? What are you actually doing? Have you got a policy in place? Is it something that you talk about, or do you just do elements of it but not actually follow it through? Actually looking at everything that you do, whether you're efficient in your organisation, whether you're effective, or could you be more so? Because nowadays people are looking not just to be a customer of those businesses with corporate social responsibility and a sustainable business, but also whether they're going to work with you. So these are all elements that's really important. And also networking with partnerships and how you can collaborate and improve your business with other relationships, cultivating other relationships in your organisation. And and actually developing new audiences, developing collaborative marketing initiatives, reducing costs through collaboration, purchasing, and building relationships with suppliers. All these elements are really key, and see how you can help and support small businesses. Could actually do so much more within the UK right now, helping each other, but collaborate, and you're not competition. And there's enough business out there for everybody. You've got to just work out how to work together to make it all happen. So there's all sorts of elements. But you've got to build the business strategy. If you've not got that business strategy within your organisation, and that's, I do this in every organisation I go into, making sure that you've got a clear business strategy to help your decision making, behind the scenes work for the future of your business, and have a budget and investment in better, have a clear budget, and make sure your budget is investing in better, accessible, sustainable operational practices, and you've got this strong corporate social responsibility values, because it's going to be an expectation, as I've said, amongst customers and suppliers and guests, and staff. Increasing guest comfort levels is always important. You've got to create the experience now. Experience is everything. If you've not got optimizing services, and automating and improving all your workflow in your organization, and improvement in all your systems, including your sales and marketing, your finance, and using AI, artificial intelligence is so important in your sales and marketing, but in everything that you do. The Internet of Things, augmented reality and virtual reality is really key. So in summary, enhance your customer experience, create a raving fan base, get that experience at the top of your priority, even further than you've currently got it. Ensure that you are sustainable with your energy solutions and renewable energy. Really put in your corporate social responsibility elements of your business, and create a policy and live and breathe it. Don't just do it as a tick box. So many large businesses have done it as a tick box, and it's all being found out now. And adopt new tech. I've mentioned quite a few of them. It's easy to implement, but go and learn about it, or call someone like me who does it, as part of what I do in all my one-to-one businesses. Use blockchain methods, it's so important. That's going to be a thing that you have to do soon. And also network, create collaboration, build relationships, cultivate relationships, and build on them. So I hope that's helped and supported you. As always, I'm here to help and support Alison at ajlakes.com in this windy Lake District weather. I mean, you can't write it. But at least it's not raining, and I'm very grateful because it isn't raining. But interestingly enough, please look at your business strategy planning. If you are doing it in-house, great, at least you're doing it. But there's always a benefit to get someone from the outside who's consistently looking at renewing everything within every organisation, including their own. Look and get them on board. Do your due diligence. People who talk, there's a lot of people who are talking about how they can do it and with lots of certificates, etc. But if they don't have the experience to implement it, that could be a major problem in your organisation. I'm very blessed because every client I work with, we have a very clear action plan, a roadmap of how to implement everything, and we deliver it because we're very results focused here at AJ Lakes. So I hope that's helped. As always, I'm here to help and support. Alison at ajlakes.com. Don't hesitate to get in touch if you've got any questions on this FAQ Friday. It's a big one, but it's so worth it for you, your business and your future. Take care. All the very best. Have a great Friday, happy Friday, and happy weekend.